Right. Last time we did the arms from Kaga. We also managed to do a lot of the main body. Today we will do all of the metallics and doing the highlights, as well as the legs that we had to. Let me change the lighting. There we are. Make this one a little bit up. And first things first is let's prepare our metallics. We are going to paint the torpedo belt red. But this is after we will do the normal highlights. So in order not to mix our normal paint with metallic, we will first get some corn red. Prepare it, put it a little bit to the side. Let me shake it. And we're going to just water it down so it doesn't dry up. And for now, we're gonna leave it as is. So, we're gonna get our iron hand steel. This is more than enough. All right, let's take a small brush, not too small, not too big. And we're gonna take our iron hand steel, we'll move it a little bit there. Wonderful. And we're gonna start doing highlights. Painting the middle first. And then edge highlighting. A little bit in the middle also is good. You don't have to do it if you don't like it. And from the other side. Whoops. Okay, and we're doing the same from the bottom part. There we go. Let's have it that way. It's much easier. Let me also bring the mic closer so you can actually listen to me while I'm talking and reduce sound. If you take a little bit too much paint, you can just, use a finger, wipe it down, and then try again later. Whoop, and whoop. There we go. Hello. Να κολλάει το stream, γίνεται κάτι κακό. Τι φάση. Άρα θες να μας πει το YouTube είναι καλύτερο από το τέτοιο. Okay, cool. Ανοίγω το τέτοιο. Ανοίγω chat. Να μην λέμε ότι δεν έχουμε άτομα. Οπότε κλείσε καταγράφεται, ρε. Ναι ρε, θα το κλείσω, μην αγχώνεσαι. So proceeding with Stormhost Silver, I will only do the upper parts here and here. And a little bit here on the side. There we go. Looks good. Go as close to the edge as you can. Yeah, this is also good. So these two pieces are complete. Again, put them aside. And like last time that we made the hands, arms, whatever. Whoop. We're gonna do the highlights. Yes, this part is gonna be up on the body, then we don't need to go completely around to each highlight. Okay, let's give it a little bit of time to dry up. There we go. So, changing back to Stormhost Silver. Let's do here some. So on the upper part here and here. Letting the other one a little bit less bright. And same part here. Near the edge. Yep. Cool. Oh, that's glaze. So now we're gonna use our corn red that we prepared and some metal medium from Vallejo. Let me check something quickly. Come on. All right, and what we're gonna do is we are going to take a normal brush. Let's add a little bit of black. It's way too bright. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit too black, but oh well. It's very that pinkish color. Nope, we're gonna go all over the belt. Oh, she has a little bit of a dark cherry color, but instead of red, but well, it does the job. So that's the inside as well. And while this dries, we're gonna go back to our iron hand steel and do a little of highlight here, only on the front, and here. There we go. Cool. Where all metallic is drying. I do not have anything else that is metallics in order to paint. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go change water. And we are going to start painting the head. And I'll be back, guys. And back for more. Let me go through clean water. The brushes. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Now, what do we need? We need a bit of Killer Flesh and a lot of Cadian Flesh Tone to paint the inside of the ears. That is one key in flash tone. And whoop. 1, 2. Chisel of flash. They're done really good. They're even better. Yep. And let's pick the fox ears. I'm taking a little bit of Corax white. To clean up the mess we made. Keep in mind to thin it down. I don't have to because for me it's a consistency for the airbrush. But you need to. You need to thin it down. There we go. Mm-hmm. All right, let's give it a little bit of time to dry up, and then we are going to go and dry brush everything. While we wait for this thing to dry, let's take some Cantor Blue, and we're going to do the details of the kimono. Since we're gonna go dry brush, let's try this one as well. Thanks, man. So using the side of the brush, we are going and just touch the details. Well, they can always be a bit bigger, you know? Guess this side we need to redo. As yeah, I think I got a little bit too much paint over there, but this side is coming up good. As always, mistakes will be done, so some cleanup is required. Yeah, let it dry. So no, I have bought the model and I just 3D printed it and then I'm just painting it and I'm doing it here live. So the model is Kaga from Major Lane. You can find it on, I think it's ZG Trader. Right, let's try this side again. Yeah, we will need to clean this thing up. Thank you. Happy to hear that you like it. Let's clean this part up. And we're gonna go again with the Cantor Blue. And make it a little bit better this time. In the meanwhile, come over here and let's try to clean up. A little bit of mistakes is also adding to the model, so you can live it. Having a weirder structure. There we go. Okay, while we wait for the blue to dry, we're gonna go back to the ears, taking some white scar. And a dry brush. Just a little bit. Yeah, looks good. And we're gonna start to highlight. Moving a little bit towards down. There we go. And we are going to do the same for the ears. And we're gonna need to add a little bit more. As always, keep in mind to add very few because it's easy to add, but extremely hard to remove paint. Ears and generally on the hair. Give a little bit of love to those raised areas. Okay, let's clean this thing up. Nope, 2 more pieces are done. Let's put them somewhere safe. And now let's continue with our kimono. There we go, now it's much better. We're gonna do the same with the other side. So the trick is to have a very little paint and then try to touch the belly of the brush very close to where you want to do it. So in order not to touch the recesses, whenever you do a mistake like over here, you can just clean it up. Like we can come over here and add a little bit of white. Pass the whole area here. Let's go with some corn red and we will go again around the belt. But we need to thin it very, very, very much this time. So we're not going to use it as a base, but we're going to use it as a layer. Unless you have red ink, in which case you can just go with a red ink. Or glaze. You can go through a red glaze. You can check the color here to see if it is. It's not thin enough, so we have to thin it more. Yep, now it looks good. Let's on the palette. Yeah, it's perfect. So we want the metallic essence from Ander, where we use the metallic medium, and make it a little bit more red. If you paint the other belt, whoop, just need to go over there and clean it up really fast before the paint dries. If the paint dries before you manage to clean it up, you can always make highlights. Come on. There we go. Now it's more red, but it's still a little bit glossy. And that's exactly what we wanted to do. We are going to need some pure German gray. We still have some areas that needs to go get a pass through. Which is these areas. We'll put them down. I guess I'm running out of space in the palette. We will need to extend. But let's finish first with our German gray. Really, really carefully. Do not paint over the skin. If you paint over the skin, then we'll try to clean up the paint fast. The part that I'm painting right now can also become black if you don't want it as a gray. There we go, perfect. Go back to a little bit of white and fix this one here. Whoop. All right, let's extend the palette a bit with more paper. And we've said highlight. I didn't see that thing happening. So now it's a highlight. All right, let's get some Evil Sun's Scarlet. Just a bit. We are gonna do a little bit here and a little bit here. Just give it an edge. There, we don't need to do anything more. Two more highlights over here. As far as I can see, we only need to fill up the blue back. And this main body piece is also done. If we use the correct brush for that, of course. Oh, no. We have to do one tiny small detail for which we are going to use. What is color? Retributor armor. We're going to use still Retributor armor. We're using the correct small brush this time. Well, we're gonna take the Retributor armor and we're paint the color. Color, not color. Don't be mistaken. Okay, clean up a little bit this side. Τραγουδάς. Τραγούδα μας ένα καρά. All right, giving it the zero brush, we are going to well, I guess we don't need to do that. I'm spending too much time on this small thingy for no reason. It is going to be white right now. Details end over here. You're just more or less on the side of the other one. I don't think anybody's gonna see because she has this thing, which I guess goes up here. Oh, hold on. And that, friends, the mind body of Kaga. We have made a lot of progress. Oops. And with that finished piece, I am going to leave you for today. And yeah, I'll be back in 2 days for our next Let's Paint Together session. Thank you for watching and have a great day or night.